Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sunkissed Reactions. My name is Courtney. Today, I am here with Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 1. It's back. I'm so excited. This is one of my favorite shows of all time. It's in my top 5. It's just such a fun show, and great animation, great stories, great characters, villains. It's got the whole package. So I'm super excited that it's back. I am watching this in the dub. I've just made that decision. I love both the sub and the dub, but I've decided that I really do enjoy the dub more. So I'm just going to have fun and watch it in English. So I understand that the first few episodes of this season is like a prequel, even like a prequel to the movie, something like maybe like 10 years ago when Gojo and Geto and the woman that's the coroner, I think, when they were all in school. So I'm very excited to see young Gojo, and yeah, I'm super excited to get in this episode. Hope you guys are as well. Please keep in mind that if you want to see the full length reaction, you can for free. I put the first episode of any new series season up on my Patreon, full length for free, providing your own reference footage. But if you go to the link in the description below, that's where you'll find the free version. And you can also find full length for anything and everything that I do. Early access, there's not going to be early access for this because I'm watching it live. But you can watch movies, full length, Patreon exclusives, a whole bunch of stuff that's up there that isn't making it to the channel. So yeah, let's go ahead and get in this episode.
But cursed spirits were springing up like maggots.
He has a terrifying power. If you want to watch my movie reaction to this, you can. It's on the channel. I think it's the only one that the reaction actually made it on the channel.
Exercise. Absorb. No one else understands what cursed spirits taste like.
Yeah, because he has that swallowing, right?
I chose to be a Jujutsu sorcerer who saves others. That's what I've been telling myself ever since that day. Ever since that day.
This used to be the home of the president of a company who managed a local chain of barbecue restaurants. Remember that whole mad cow disease problem? Well, it dealt a fatal blow to his restaurants and buried him in debt.
What are we watching?
Committing suicide with his family.
Oh.
Ever since
with his family? All those kids too?
His home was haunted. Lots of people started visiting the place as a test of courage. Then they started going missing. Those rumors only brought about more rumors, and the damage just continued to spread.
Okay.
Emerge from darkness, blacker still. Purify that.
She's like, I don't care about all that. We ain't do no veil.
It's the presence of any curses around here. The cause is almost certainly inside of the building.
Seems like something's blocking the door, though.
Maybe you shouldn't go in. Ooh, trash. Somebody's been there.
It's here. It's all around us, too.
What is? Okay with all this 3D and interesting camera work.
Oh, it's still
electricity still works, huh?
I'll take this floor. You take the second.
Huh? All by myself?
Is there a problem with that?
Aren't you a sorcerer? Isn't Mappa the ones that did like Chainsaw Man? It's very Chainsaw Man. And I don't remember it being... I mean, they did a little bit of POV. Oh no, there's a noose. Is that where they committed suicide? All the backpacks were still... Good lord. The backpacks are still there. Water still works.
This is the last one.
Aww, their clothes were laid out. Well, I know they don't die, because we see them in the future, but... I'm gonna laugh if it's Gojo. He always likes to mess with her. Not sure why he'd be here, but... he's weird. bats. Ah, girl, me too. Okay. Even the art style looks a little different. Girl.
You've got some impressive.
Are you done exploring the first floor?
This is the first floor.
Huh?
I don't like where this is going.
What? No way.
This is very Chainsaw Man at the moment.
It would seem that we're already in the belly of the beast.
Oh, great. Didn't they deal with something like this from the movie?
How long can this hallway possibly be? It just goes on.
It's an infinity hallway, I'm sure. It's like that level in Mario Castle. You got to pick the right route, or else you'll never get out. Okay.
Most likely, the victims were trapped inside this, and then killed by the cursed spirit.
So there's no getting them.
How would you break this barrier?
At first, I thought,
Huh, I'm surprised you could touch that.
donut. But we passed 4 of the marks you made, right? I calculated how many paces were between them and got 122, 203, 157, and 270.
Are we going to have to do math?
The spacing between your marks were completely random, which means that there's a very good possibility this barrier is patching spaces together. So, if we both run down the hallway at top speed, then at some point, it'll break.
How fast do you have to run?
Ready?
I love Mei Mei's outfit. It's so cute.
We did it!
Did you? You gotta run.
I'm here to save you.
Oh no. I'm here to
Uda Hime.
She looks like Nobara. Hey, I've seen him before. I think I know who that is. Isn't that Fushiguro's dad? Aw. They were close. He called him his best friend, right? Hey. I swam with stingrays this year. Just last month. Okay, that was a fun intro.
You crying?
No, I'm not crying!
If I was crying, would you console me? I'd definitely like that.
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't cry, May.
I don't need your help!
Ooh. Oh no! Curse ate a curse?
I'll absorb it later.
Shuko!
She looks so much like Nobara.
We hadn't heard from you for 2 whole days.
Like, it's uncanny.
Shuko!
She has the same hairstyle, the same look.
Wait, 2 days?
Ah. Her spirit's barrier, one of those that messes with time.
2 days.
More importantly, what about the veil?
Huh?
Who's to blame?
Sensei! I'm asking you to stop this hunt for the culprit!
So it was you then.
Discipline.
Is a veil even really necessary in the first place?
The strongest deterrent against the outbreak of a cursed spirit is the mental calm of the populace. That's exactly why we have to conceal all of...
Looking out for the weak and protecting them is honestly so exhausting.
Jujutsu exists to protect non-jujutsu sorcerers.
Moral arguments? I hate moral arguments.
What does he like?
Reasons and responsibility to strength is what those who are weak tend to do. When are you gonna quit making yourself feel better by spouting all this bullshit?
Perfect time for a smoke break.
Want to take this outside?
How old are they?
Satoru?
Why, you feeling lonely? Go by yourself if you want.
How long are you going to keep fooling around?
Those.
Little girl's room?
But Tengen asked for you specifically.
Tengen.
The Star Plasma Vessel is the one compatible with Tengen. You are to escort that girl and erase her.
Escort some brat and then erase her?
erase her, like, from existence? They talked about Tengen in the first season. She works with Geto now, right?
Is this about renewing Tengen's technique?
Huh? What's that?
Tengen possesses the curse technique of immortality.
What? Immortality.
A problem if all he did was get older, but after his body ages to a certain point, the curse technique begins rewriting his body.
Is that why Geto starts to work with her? Oh.
He'll cease to be human and become a higher form of existence.
Those who reach that state of being no longer have any free will. It means that Tengen would cease to be Tengen any longer. That's why every 500 years he finds the plasma star vessel, someone who is compatible with him.
500 years? How old is she?
Of their body. By Tengen renewing his form, he resets his curse technique to the start.
Huh.
The location of the star plasma vessel has unfortunately been leaked.
Star plasma vessel.
One is the curse user group, Q. They seek to upend Jujutsu society with Tengen's rampage. The other is the Star Religious Group, also known as the Time Vessel Association, who worships Tengen as a god. If you fail, the effects will ripple throughout even normal society.
I get why Curse User Group Q would be after her, but why would the Star Religious Group want to kill some young kid?
Who walks like this? They look like they're drunk.
The Star Religious Group is made up of non-sorcerers. I don't think we need to pay them any mind. The ones to be wary of are definitely Q.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. We are the strongest after all. I mean, that's why Tengen asked for us specifically, right?
I think you should really stop being so full of yourself.
Huh?
He just crushed that can with his power.
Yeah, screw that.
Come on, Satoru. Whatever. We can talk about it later.
Coming.
Huh?
What? Oh.
I'm still breathing.
Okay.
That escalated quickly.
You think we'll be blamed if the kid died from that?
Oh. 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 Okay. Oh, it's that guy. Q.
So this girl is the Star Plasma Vessel?
Hand over the kid!
Nice catch. That was a close one.
I hear you're strong. Let me find out if the rumors are true.
Sure, I'm game.
I'm assuming that he's gonna find out, because I've never seen this guy before.
Today your ass is gonna die.
So if you cry and apologize, then I won't kill you. That's our rule.
The Star Religious Group doesn't have the power to fight against Jujutsu sorcerers, but they can pay very well. How about it, Zenin? Want to get in on the assassination of the Star Plasma Vessel?
I'm not a Zenin anymore. I
Whoa.
took my wife's name. It's Fushiguro now. Count me in on all the fun.
That's definitely not the voice that I would have thought was gonna come out of that man. It sounded like Chuya. Is that Chuya's voice actor? Now, Lost in Paradise, I'll say that. So I'm a little bit confused. I'm assuming that this Q corporation is maybe possibly gonna come back into play somehow. Like maybe they don't rid everybody, or I don't know. At first I was thinking that Tengen was like a bad guy, and I think in the present timeline he is, and I think him and Geto are working together. So is Tengen the one that has immortality? I think that's what they said, right? What is so special about this vessel? Star. Yeah, I'm just really confused about this girl. So maybe she's the one that has immortality, but I don't think so, because I think he's the one, Tengen is the one with immortality, because like he's supposedly really old. Like every 500 years he kind of hits the restart button, but he needs this girl for some reason. So our three Jujutsu sorcerers, Gojo, Geto, and they probably said that girl's name, and I don't know, the one that looks like Nobara. They're going to rescue this girl, which, I mean, Geto seems to have her, but the Q organization is after them, and I'm assuming that they're going to come back into play. I don't know, but so they said some interesting things that kind of got me thinking, because I watched the movie, and the movie kind of posed an interesting question where I don't know why Gojo would leave Geto alive. But if he is working in the present with Tengen, Tengen has the power of immortality, and maybe he can give that to somebody. So maybe Geto is alive somehow. He has a stitch marks across his head, but he also has his arm back, and which he lost in the movie. I don't know if anybody at Jujutsu Tech realizes that Geto is still alive. I don't believe that. I know they've never crossed paths, but I don't even think Gojo knows that he's still alive. I think he thinks he's dead. It'll be interesting. And then we have Megumi's dad. I didn't get his name. They just called him Zenin, right? And then he said, I'm not going by Zenin anymore. I'm going by Fushiguro. That'll be interesting. He already has Megumi at this point, and he's already left, right? Like, this is after, right? Who is he talking to? Is he talking to the principal? So he's still kind of on our side. I don't know if he's good or bad, but he seems like he's not a great guy. I've seen like fan art of him before, and I don't remember his name, but I remember his last name being Fushiguro, and I'm like, oh, okay, so this must be the dad that up and left with Maki and Mai's mom, I think, or something like that. I don't know. So Fushiguro is in Gojo's possession right now, right? Or at least the school's possession. But he was the one that got him. Or no, I guess he doesn't have to be yet. Maybe we'll see that. That would be real cool. It was a very intriguing first episode. It really kind of started with this like haunted house, and this whole family committed suicide and all that kind of stuff. But it ended up being a curse that made that house its barrier, and it was like an infinity hallway, and so they had to break it. And I think, and it was one of those ones that like time it messed with time. So like 2 days passed out in the real world, and like no time passed. It reminded me very much of an episode of Chainsaw Man. Even like the camera work and the lighting, and then even the art style looks different. I don't know if it's the same studio. I wasn't paying attention to the credits on who they credited for the studio. I don't know if it's still Mappa or not, or if they're just significantly making them look different for this back prequel. So I don't know. It's real interesting. I love Gojo. He's so funny, and I really love we haven't seen much of the dynamic of the three of them together. So she went out for a smoke break, and then we never saw her again. So it was a good episode. I'm excited to watch the next one. Hope you guys are as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys on the next video.